The gym.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to second half of season 3 of Loosely Unscripted.
Woo!
I didn't know what
I
you
had
were
a
going to do
delay
there.
there. I glitched a little bit.
I am your host, Cameron, alongside Jackson here. And we are here to just come back. We were gone for 5-6 weeks. School moving out of Virginia Tech, and Jackson's still in school, but
Not for long, baby.
yeah, not for long. Summer's almost here for both of us.
Well, I don't know I don't know when my official last day is because first it was the 18th, then the 17th. Now it's the 16th. But we're not actually having exams. So, after the 11th,
You could just stop
there's nothing
showing
but
up.
exams. But there are no exams. So I don't know.
Point. There's no point of even being there, basically.
Yeah, I have a little bit of more things to do.
A little bit of more
at
things
this point.
to do.
That was not good grammar, but maybe I should go back to. I probably do need school.
Yeah, maybe you should pay attention more.
But no, I've checked out. So
yeah, I mean, I was checked out too. I finished up May 7th, so I've been done for almost a month now. May 8th, May 7th, May 8th. So I've been done almost a month now.
Nice.
It's been good. We've been really busy. That's why we kind of took a break, and it was kind of in the middle of the season already, because I think we planned on having it for 20 episodes ish. And I think we were at 11 or 12, and you know how TV shows do like the fall break or whatever, and then they come back for the second half of the season or whatever. So that's sort of what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're basically a TV show.
yeah, I mean, we're a comedy show that comes out every week on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. But hey, I mean, we upload whenever we want though, so it's fine. We don't have the we don't have
no
NBC
restrictions.
Or anyone telling us
no restrictions, no contracts, no managers.
Telling us to upload. I mean, we are our managers. That's why it's so great. We do what we want.
It is great.
I was wearing that hat today. If you're watching the video, we have the exact same hat. Should I go?
Except I'm wearing it. Yeah, put it on so you can find it. Do you have the black one too?
No, I do not have the black one. I don't see it.
I
don't see it.
That
in my
sucks.
room.
I have the black one and the white one.
But you wait. I guess your mom runs the camp, so I mean, you can get whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, we usually start the episodes.
I got it from different weeks, actually.
Oh, that's right. You went like 4 weeks.
I did 3 weeks, so I got a different one each time. Except I only have one of each. So.
Well, there wasn't 3, so you couldn't have one of each. I mean, you. Sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean to upset you there. But what I was saying is every week we do a win of the week, which is just sort of I feel like I explain it every time, but you never know if we have a new listener.
True.
We just sort of do a rundown of something good that happened in the week. And I will start. I will start because Jackson usually starts because I'm usually unprepared. But I'd say this week, the win of the week was I got to travel a little bit. We went to West Virginia, which we do usually Memorial Day for because that's where my great-grandparents are buried and like a bunch of other people, family members and stuff. So we usually go up there every Memorial Day and every 4th of July, but I got to do that. And also I got my first vaccine shot.
That's exciting.
Yesterday.
Very exciting.
So yeah, we were supposed to record yesterday, but then we pushed it back to today, which is the day of the release of this episode. We're really pushing it close. It's currently 3 p.m. and the episode comes out in 4 hours. So I got to edit that pretty quickly. But yeah, I got my vaccine.
Have fun with that.
It doesn't take that long. It's not that bad. But yeah, I got my vaccine. They told me that I was supposed to feel worse on my first one, because if you guys have been listening for the whole season, you would know that I had COVID back in early March, late February.
Yeah, something like that.
And so they told me that, which this is why I pushed it back, because I was expecting it to hit me at like 8 o'clock. So I was like, okay, that's when Jackson and I usually record. So I was like, maybe we shouldn't do it tonight. Maybe we can just do it tomorrow if he doesn't have anything to do. And so I was like, hey, let's just push it back or whatever. And then 8 o'clock comes around. I feel perfectly fine.
You're fine?
Yeah, I felt a little nauseous at like 6 o'clock, but I think that's because I didn't have lunch. I think that's why. I think that was part of the reason why.
Well, that can do it to you.
Yeah, because then I ate and I was like, oh, I'm fine. It's okay.
I
And
played a
so
bunch of
yeah,
Mario last night. Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played that's not true. I've played my Xbox 360 a lot recently because I played the old football game, college football game. Um,
Yeah.
but I have
Boring.
not I have not played any of those type of games in a long time. But okay, you take it away. What's your win of the week?
I don't really know.
I
I
gave you
mean,
some
I
time to think.
guess I wasn't thinking. I was listening to you.
Oh, my bad.
um, but anyways, I guess I also did some traveling. I went to Stanton, but you were not there.
I do not live
That's
in
okay.
Stanton. I would like to preface that I live near it. If you would like to
All right,
come to our book signing, we're writing a book. This is our announcement.
in Stanton.
Yeah, in Stanton
Yeah,
at the park, Gypsy Hill, we are doing a book signing. So everyone
we're gonna
come.
be we're gonna be at the park.
I said that. I said
Oh,
that. You didn't add anything to it. You just said we're gonna be at the park.
we're gonna be at the one part though,
Yeah,
with the stuff.
yeah, with the park stuff.
Yeah. So we'll be there writing our book. It's called.
No, we're not writing our book. We're signing our book. Our book's coming out
We have to
next
write
week.
it first.
No, no, they don't tell them that. It comes out next week. It's
Oh,
called
it's called loosely binded,
yeah, because
loose binding,
yeah, loose binding by
because we didn't have a good company to publish it.
yeah. So we just use like the plastic
Glue,
yeah, or glue. Yeah, we use the glue like the composition
Elmer's
notebooks
glue.
use. And there's only a
That stuff
limited
is
copies
horrendous.
of 10 and we couldn't print them, so we just wrote them
So
all
get
out
there
10
early.
times.
Yeah, they're all handwritten,
They're all handwritten. I
and
mean,
I rushed a few on the last one, so you can't read it.
yeah,
It's it's impossible to read.
but it's the beauty of our art being there, and it's only like 2,000 pages long. So I mean, it's not that bad of
Yeah,
a read. I think it's a pretty quick read.
I wrote the first half. Actually, we each wrote a page. So
Yeah.
I would write all the right pages, and he would write all the left pages.
Yeah.
So we got it done twice as fast.
And then we had to create a story altogether within it, and it's sort of an
Yeah,
autobiography of both of our lives. But the tricky thing is, to get my story, you have to read all the left pages, and to get Jackson's, you have to get all the right pages.
yeah. Don't try to read a left page and then continue on the right page because
Yeah,
it doesn't work like
it won't
that.
work. You will be so confused.
You'll have to read all the left pages and then start it over and read all the right
I
pages,
mean, unless your mind works in a way where you can remember both things, like you can
like
remember
the
that what I'm
Flash.
doing and what Jackson's doing, then I mean, you can do that if you want to, but I would recommend reading. So it's sort of like two books in one. It's
I
the
also
double
wrote it
autobiography.
backwards,
Oh yeah, he
like
made it a little more
Leonardo
complicated than
da
I did.
Vinci.
I wrote it in Spanish, so if you don't speak Spanish, that might be a problem.
I don't
Um,
speak Spanish.
so it could be a tough. I don't speak Spanish either, so it could be interesting whatever I wrote.
And they're also like $600 for like one copy because of all the labor put into
Yeah,
it.
we put a lot of work into it. So, and we'll
Well,
sign,
it's like $5.99.
but we'll sign it for free. If you
Yeah,
if you buy it, we'll sign it for free. We'll be
and you could
nice
take a
and
picture. You can take a picture with us for like $3.
yeah, and we'll do it on a Polaroid so we can sign that too if you want to. So, I
Hmm.
mean,
Yeah,
and maybe we'll have our new merchandise by next week. Probably not, but maybe maybe you can buy
maybe.
something there at the book signing. Um, did you
Anyways,
did you even say your win of the week? We got very off
I just said I
topic.
went to Stanton, but not really. I mean, I guess school is coming up to an end.
Yeah, that's good though.
Um, uh,
I guess win of the week.
I
No,
guess
did I
that's
say
an
story time?
exciting thing. No, that's one of the week. Of the week. Well, let's see. What's Wednesday? I mean, today's Wednesday. Um,
Today, today is Wednesday.
yesterday was school. Um, I don't know. Nothing
Nothing
exciting
really
really.
interesting happened to you. It seems
I-
like.
I'm just ready for the week to be done. Well, I mean the school. I mean the school year
Yeah, no,
to
I
be
know what you're
done.
saying. I know what you're saying. Um,
Yeah.
but to kick off our story time, I have some news that even Jackson does not know.
It's the
Um,
news.
so Jackson, do you recall our podcast episode that we did with not with, but on the weekends music? Do you recall that?
Yes.
So the last time I checked, that is no longer on anything because we, my friend, got copyright striked. And let me look to see if it's there. I'm looking at it now. But we got the old axe from Universal Music because
What'd they say?
They just said that we didn't. I don't know. My dad sent me he forwarded me the email, and apparently we didn't follow some guidelines or something, which I thought we did. So maybe they changed it. Yes. No. It has been added back. So we are not copyrighted, guys. We made it.
Oh,
we passed through it.
Okay.
I'll read the email. Let me find the email real quick. But yes, so we got an email from Universal Music saying our episode, on, let me see, it was where is it? Jeez, why do I have where is it? Oh, content taken down. Here it is. It says, we have received a complaint from Universal Music Group that the following content infringes the intellectual property rights worldwide. While the claim is under investigation, the episode has been taken down.
Why do they have to make it so confusing? Why do they have to use all that language? Just tell us. I mean, like if it was, what if they had to keep it down? Would we have been like have to pay for that?
I don't think so. I think you have a certain amount where you can get striked. But it says if...
Would we have to go to jail?
No.
What if we went to jail? So. Vinyl Boys, Loosely Unscripted.
From prison.
You'd see...
Loosely Unscripted behind jail cells.
You would see the like the headlines. It'd be like the headline would be like former Vinyl Boys, now prison boys. Like
local podcast favorites go to prison.
Hey, copyright in the weekend.
At least we could be back together by then. We could do like
so we'd be recording our episode. It'd be like, hey, so it's the Loosely Unscripted back. Sorry if you hear any noise. That's just the sound of the prison cells. And some people might think that we're upset, but we're actually glad to be together.
Yeah, well, this is the only way we could be together, so we had to commit copyright infringement. So we are now currently roommates in a prison, and they allowed us to continue to do our podcast.
It's not that bad. All we did was copyright stuff. So people are like, "What are you in here for?" Oh, podcasting.
Yeah, we're hardcore podcasters, man. They don't want us out in the free world. And hey,
you think we might expose too much?
If you send us stuff to our P.O. box in our jail cell, we'll sign it and send it back. We're very giving people.
We can't promise it'll all be in one piece, though.
Yeah.
Might get stolen.
Yeah, it gets a little rough in there. Might be some gang fights.
We've got guests on the podcast that tell their story about why they're in
prison.
So we've got our prison Mike. We've got
prison Mike on the Kid podcast today. But yeah, so we wouldn't need the split screen anymore. We'd be in the same room. So it would
perfect.
And I would just send the podcast to someone else and be like, "Hey, edit this. I don't have a computer."
Well, then how would we record it? On a voice recorder? Just a little voice box?
Yeah, be like, "Hey, Mister." Well, maybe we can convince the guard to be nice to us and be like, "Hey,
can we use your laptop?
We're not that bad.
Podcasting purpose.
We just copyrighted the weekend once." Or actually twice, but they only got us for it once. I don't know how that worked. But, Universal Music knows who we are, sort of, I guess.
Nice. Story time.
We've made it.
We made it. Well, I didn't think we'd have to do that to get there. Whatever it takes is what they say.
Whatever it takes.
By all means necessary.
Whatever it takes.
My story time / one of the week. This is also my story time. In music class, we had talent days. And did you hear that?
No.
That was a weak one. We had talent days. And for my talent, I played the banjo. Just kidding, I want to play the banjo. Oh. Yeah, that's real funny. Real funny. So I went on Friday, and people did it yesterday too, but on Friday I brought my guitar and my harmonica, and I played in Atlantic City, and it went pretty well, I think. Because I've played in front of people before, but I still get nervous every time, and that was doing it in school, and doing it in school. There was only 12 people watching. It was still
Still, it's people that you know.
But yeah, I played harmonica and I was like, yeah. So
Nice.
it went pretty well.
That's nice.
But yeah, that's my story time. Do you want to get into the mini topic? I have the mini topic written down.
Right before though, I would like to say that I'm very angry at my nose because it has been so snotty, and I don't understand how there's so much snot.
Oh, mine was like that like last week.
I just don't
And then I got
understand.
over it.
I just don't understand how it's even possible. But okay, it just angers me a little bit. But okay, let's get
It's
into
really bad.
Yeah, let's get into our
It's
main,
so bad.
or not our main topic, our minor topic. You can start it off.
Wait, do we want to hear something from the ad? Do we want to hear something from our sponsor?
Or do you want to do that after this one?
Okay, sure. This topic is, it's gone. But it was like, are you an organized person? Would you consider yourself an organized person? Thanks again. Capitalize my title for the
thank
topic.
you for that. Whoever comes up with them, thank you once again.
Please don't copyright us.
Yeah, please don't. Please not again. Or maybe do it because it sounds like we both want to go to jail. So for copywriting, not for anything else. But to answer that question, I would say yes and no. For some things, yes, I am organized, and for other things, no, I'm not organized. It sort of just depends on what it is.
I think that you are very unorganized. You're a pig.
Oh
wait, I was supposed to answer about myself. Whoops.
No, I no. It's true. Like sometimes I can be like messy or whatever.
You are. Oh my gosh! Like at the beach and like at like any camping or like any like mission trips.
Is this what you want to do? Just call me out on the podcast or something? You're just like, oh, I'm gonna pretend like this was a topic that they came up with, but I'm just really gonna yell.
It was a topic that they came up with, but I was like, I did think this. I was like, wow. So like, yeah, like at the beach, like, oh my gosh, this man, like, like he's got all of his stuff like at the foot of his bed, and like his bag is half open, and he's got stuff spilling out of it, and he's got his computer like just sitting on the table somewhere, and like his bed is unmade, and he's got pillows everywhere, and it's awful. Like I can't function, and like he just like his clothes aren't even folded. He just throws them in his bag, and it's disgusting. And he always loses his AirPods and loses everything. And me, I make up my bed every morning. My bed is made up. Look at my bed right now. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that.
No comment. That? I'm not commenting on any of this. I'll let you continue to come at me.
My room is so organized, and I'm so organized. I don't lose anything.
Ever.
I even have this is an example. 10 minutes ago, you're like, where's my white hat? I don't know, because you lost it.
I didn't lose it. It's here somewhere. I think it's on my bed.
I've got a shoebox of hats in my closet on the floor. All of them. But I'm not saying I'm better than you.
That is what it sounds like.
Just kidding. I just wanted to come at you with that topic.
So this is our season finale and series finale, guys. This is the end of the podcast.
I just wanted everyone to know how much organized I am. So if we lived in prison, we would have a clean cell.
Okay, that's fine. I'll allow that if we get to record our podcast. We can have a clean cell if we have to record our podcast.
Yeah, I would consider myself a very organized person. I guess you could say the same about me. Would you say that?
Yeah, I guess so. If it makes you happy.
Good.
You just came at me for
I take pride in that.
2 minutes, but it's okay. I'm not upset about it. But
well, someone needed to tell you so.
Fine. Let's get a word from our ad before I
cry.
Before I cry.
Hey guys, Jackson and Cameron back here to get a word from our sponsor, Phil Swift with the Flex Seal family of products. I saw this bone in half. That's a lot of damage. You need Flex Seal to fix it.
Well, as much as I would like Flex Seal to be our sponsor, we do not, unfortunately, have a sponsor. And that was not Flex Seal. That was Jackson.
Hey, that wasn't actually Phil Swift. I'd just like to say that Phil Swift is not on the show, sadly. As convincing as that seemed, I know, it's not Phil Swift. But, you know, it would be nice if we did have a sponsor for the episode. So if you want to be our sponsor, Even you, Phil Swift.
Even you, Phil Swift.
Especially you, Phil Swift.
Please be a sponsor. And that's all. Let's get back to the episode. Phil Swift's TikTok famous, I think, now. Or something.
Is he?
I think so. He's like he pops up a lot on my For You page, and he's always doing something with Flex Seal.
Phil Swift. He's funny.
Yeah,
Dude, Flex Seal is amazing.
He's a legend.
He's a marketing genius.
Yeah, he just does whatever he wants. I mean, he sponsored our episode, so of course, I mean,
that was him.
Yeah.
Like I still can't believe we convinced him to like come on.
We met him at the beach when we were recording it, and he was like, "Yeah, sure."
Because he's always at the beach.
Yeah.
He was sewing a boat in half.
Yeah, he
I
was
said sewing. I meant sawing.
He was filming another commercial, and he was sawing it in half. So he was like, "Yeah, sure, I'd love to come on your podcast that has barely any listeners and
listeners
sponsor it." So,
we paid him.
Yeah, no, we didn't pay him.
No, we didn't.
He wanted to. Don't tell people we paid him. He definitely wanted to. True. But we will now go into our major topic for the day, which isn't it could be a big topic, but it could also be a small topic. It just depends, because I'm not really sure what you will take on this. I sort of have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure. I came up with this topic because I was watching a YouTube video, and it wasn't about music, but this topic is about music. So it was about over or underrated things. And the first thing, and then while I was working outside, which I do sometimes for my neighbor, I was listening. I was like, okay, what popular albums haven't I listened to? And so I was going through them, blah, blah, blah. And then I came to one by Nirvana. And so this topic today, I wanted to see how you felt about Nirvana. Are they overrated or underrated or adequately rated?
That's the whole topic?
Yes.
What do you think? What album?
I listened to Nevermind, but in general, do you think Nirvana's over, under, or adequately? And I didn't give him any time to prepare for this. This is on the spot.
I mean, I'm staring at a Nirvana poster that's in my room.
Yes.
Are they underrated? No. They're definitely not underrated. It's not like, oh my gosh, Nirvana's so good and they're so underground. So that's out of the picture. Are they adequately rated? I'd say they're somewhere between that and overrated. And my opinion is, and it's hard for me because I wasn't around during the 90s, obviously.
Yes.
So
that is evident.
But their sound was like it, you know?
Yeah.
Because before them, it was hard. Before them, like what was popular in rock was like hard rock, like Motley Crue. So then after Motley Crue, it was them.
Yeah. And
that sound of rock was completely brand new. At least this is what I've read. I'm not like saying this is like a factual thing because I wasn't around.
He was there.
But that's like,
he was at the birth of Nirvana.
So like you kind of have to remember that when considering this question, because I think that if a band came out now and let's say Nirvana was never a thing, but we still had that kind of alternative sound. Yeah. If a band came out now and sounded like Nirvana, they would not get big, I don't think, in my opinion. I mean, Dave Grohl, I'm just staring at the poster. I'm like looking up at it for inspiration. Dave Grohl I think that he's one of the most talented musicians in recent time. I mean, he's been in two largely successful groups, yes. Nirvana and the Foo Fighters. He's one of the greatest drummers ever, which is also things that I've read. I don't want everything I say to be taken as like a factual thing, but
you are the fact man.
I do know.
Show, so
that is true. I do know that he's like a great musician. He has a great voice, and he can do anything and everything when it comes like styles of playing. I mean, their bassist Chris, he plays accordion now. So
he's cool.
He plays accordion. He plays accordion in some folk band. And then Kurt Cobain is like, I mean, he's Kurt Cobain. So you can't say too much about whether or not he's over or underrated. Was he the best guitarist ever? No. Was he the best songwriter ever? No. Was he the best singer ever? No. But did he create a persona that teenagers at the time aspired to be? Yes, he did. And I mean, I like sometimes like I listen to like I can only listen to so much of Nirvana, like especially live. Like his voice, you know, like it's not great. It's not fantastic.
Slightly ear piercing.
I'm not trying to be controversial, but like there's this one song he's like I think it's like Lake of Fire or something. Maybe that's not the right song, but it's on live. He's like, "Where do the bad folks go where they die?" Like it sounds exactly like that. Like it's just not pleasing to listen to. And his guitar playing, like live, like Come As You Are, Smells Like Teen Spirit, In Bloom, Lithium, all of those songs are like fantastic, iconic guitar riffs.
Yeah.
But like his live playing, like it's not good. Like some of the times when he plays, he's just like playing random stuff. And I like his songwriting, like I know it's like has like this meaning behind it, and like it's all like about like the mundane life or whatever. But like some of it is just kind of like random. So I mean, I'm not trying to like, and like when it comes to like analyzing lyrics and understanding the importance of songwriting, I definitely don't understand it as much as others, but like there's a certain point to where a song has meaning behind it, and then a certain point to where it's like just random words. Because like sometimes it's like you've got similes and metaphors and stuff, and you've got like these different types of devices being used in songwriting, and sometimes that can be very hard to unpack. Like for instance, it's not hard to unpack. There's a song called "Don't Take the Money," and after like listening to it by a bunch of it's by Bleachers, you understand that money, because at first it's like, why is like he doesn't want someone to take the money? What does that mean? Well, at the beginning of the song, he says love is a currency. So, he's creating this whole idea that love is money. So he's saying don't take the love, like, So that's like something that's like when it comes to songwriting with that's what I would consider good. It's easy to understand, but like you're not going to get that from the first listen. It's just like catchy. But with Nirvana, I think that sometimes it's like, what In Bloom or Lithium, boom, I'm so happy because today, I mean, that's a good song. And I haven't done like a giant, like, I haven't done a bunch of research or can't talk.
I haven't divin into the deepness of the Nirvana.
I haven't dove into Nirvana lyrics. So when it comes to talking about the meaning of their songs, I don't have as much to say. But when it comes to the playing of the guitar and the singing, I can say that they're overrated. So that's what I have to say.
That's your final take, overrated?
Yes.
I agree 100%.
I know you do.
I listened to...
No, but that's not surprising from you because you're like, Don't Stop Believing, sucky song.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, love that song so much. No, it's not that it's a sucky song. It's just that I don't want to listen to it anymore. It's just because I've heard it so many times and I'm like, I don't want to listen to it anymore. I don't want to listen to it for pleasure. I want to listen to it for pain.
What?
Nirvana, I listened to that whole album and I was not impressed. I was just kind of like, whatever. I don't really understand how
it's just one of the, it's like that thing. Stand up. Look at your shirt. It's just like that. Red Hot Chili Peppers are not overrated, but Nirvana is like, Nirvana,
I just feel like it's like the people that wear the Nirvana
so
shirts
indie.
and they're like, oh yeah, Nirvana, yeah, Kurt Cobain.
It's just Nirvana just ties in with that type of culture. And I'm not saying anything wrong with that culture.
Yeah.
And by culture, I mean like, like the kind of like indie / rebellious type. And I'm not trying to like stereotype anything, but like that's just the music that ties into that. Yeah. And it's like, if you're whatever and like you skateboard and you wear like ripped jeans,
dark clothes,
like, like you listen to like you wear a Nirvana shirt. And like like I have a Nirvana poster, and I like, but I like all music, so it's I'm not trying to like stereotype anyone either, but I
I
mean,
think they got that.
when it comes to like music, stereotypes, that's just like a thing. Like, like rock and roll music, it's like a dad
thing.
music.
Yeah. Or like long hair bands and stuff like that, where they're the long hair boy bands in like the 80s and stuff, and the spiky hair boy bands in the 90s and 2000s, the bleach tips or whatever.
Oh yeah. Like that's just all that. But yeah,
them,
I mean, I definitely think that, like, when I say like overrated, I'm not like, oh my gosh, Nirvana sucks. I don't think they suck.
I think they
but
do.
I do think that they're overrated. Well, I know you do, but that's okay.
I just can't listen to it because I don't know what he's saying. Like, 90% of the time, I have no idea what he's saying. And then I look at, like, for Smells Like Teen Spirit, no idea what he was saying half the song. I look at the lyrics, and I'm reading the lyrics. I'm reading the lyrics, and I still can't understand what he's saying. Like, I see what he's saying, but I can't hear what he's saying. I've never gotten the hype behind them, and I've tried many times to get into them, but I unfortunately will say that I will not be getting into them anytime soon. But yeah, that was my topic for today because I felt like you could talk a little bit about it. I thought you were going to say they're adequately rated, but you proved me wrong by saying.
Well, I said somewhat in between adequate and overrated, but ultimately I would say overrated.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's Kurt Cobain. Like, I have a book on Kurt Cobain. I have a book on Dave Grohl.
I sort of consider Dave Grohl a different entity outside of Nirvana, like by himself.
Well, yeah, because he did Foo. Like, if he didn't do Foo Fighters, who is Dave Grohl? You know.
Yeah.
But I think that the best thing about Nirvana is Dave Grohl. I think that that's the best thing that came out, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's no hate against Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
But
I don't get how people. Yeah, nothing against Kurt Cobain, but I just don't see how people are like, oh my gosh, he's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like,
people say that like he's like the best guitar.
Yeah.
People will say that he's like one of the best guitarists ever, which is like
sorry, but that's wrong.
I just don't agree with that.
There's so many other like
Bruce Springsteen. You know how fantastic Bruce Springsteen is at guitar?
Yeah, he just doesn't really show it.
Yeah, but he can do it.
And then like
Prince, he can shred.
You're telling me that Kurt Cobain is a better guitarist than Prince? Look up the
Prince is one of the best guitarists. Purple Rain solo.
Live, yeah.
My battery's running. Yeah, with like a Tom Petty and George Harrison's son.
Yeah.
Wait, no. You're thinking of
that was
Rain.
that was Gently
My
Weeps.
Guitar Gently Weeps.
Yeah.
That one's really good too.
Yeah. But
he's so good.
That's all. That's all for today. I just wanted to get your take on that. But yeah, we end every episode with recommendations. So Jackson, do you have any recommendations for the upcoming week?
I recommend that we end this episode soon because my computer's about to die. I'm just kidding.
What a great recommendation.
My recommendation for the week is to listen to Nevermind start to finish, and
then
whether you like
it, and
get your take on whether you like it.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh, I need to listen to it again. No, it's your initial reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. And we want you, the listeners, to reach out to us and tell us what you think about it.
Yeah, if you are offended by us not liking Nirvana.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't like Nirvana. Let me take that back. I do like Nirvana.
Here's our Instagram.
Instagram.
Here's our Instagram if you'd like to contact us on there. And you DM and say hi. You can talk to us and we'll answer back. Hey. We will 100% answer back. Most likely instantly.
Well, probably you.
But yeah, I most likely will be the one answering. But Jackson does answer sometimes. But my recommendation for the week is to follow us on Instagram at Loosely Unscripted.
Definitely do that. Definitely do that.
We post every week.
Yeah,
we do post every week. Huh? I was like, we post every week.
This was a pretty good episode, I would say.
I was like, where are you going with that?
Pretty good topic.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back next week, same time, 7 p.m. on Wednesday. The video. Oh, Jackson is gone. Peace out, Jackson. But yeah, Jackson, it seems like his computer had died. But at least we finished. But I'll hit you guys with the outro. Peace and elbow grease, guys.